Okay, not exactly the first video I expect to be doing on this channel, but this idea sort of popped into my head, and I realized I'm probably going to forget what exactly it is if I don't make a video right now. So what we're going to be going over is basically this piece of 550, it's actually shock cord installed on a malice clip, and sort of what that does. It is installed on an accessory that's been bolted onto a mouse clip, and specifically it's right there, so you just put one bolt through, put that on, and another bolt on there. So this was kind of inspired by a product that 1110 just came out with, admittedly, which is called the what the heck? It's called the Weave Back. I'll put a link in the description for that, and it's made of like some blue force sphere material, which is awesome. But I sort of realized that we could probably make something similar to achieve something the same thing using just like 550 cord, or in this case, just some shock cord, which is more of the elastic kind. So what this achieves is it gives you a loop back point on a mouse clip when you're bolting it to things. Nice thing about a mouse clip is it has these holes on it that allow you to bolt it to items. So I just have it bolted to a tack lock right now. It allows you to attach it to something. Forgive the fact that a lot of this is sort of just crude at the moment, but you would obviously trim this if you wanted to actually run this on some gear. All my gear is set up right now and doesn't actually need this, but I thought I should at least demo it to sort of spread the knowledge. So what you're supposed to do with a malice clip, just for some context, is I don't have a piece of gear to really demo this realistically on, but suppose that green is the host, black is the accessory pouch I'm attaching to. Like, suppose to mimic this as the plate carrier. This is the accessory I'm attaching. What you're normally supposed to do is you're going to take your mouse clip, thread it through the accessory completely, like so. So it's completely. It's completely underneath all the webbing. And then what you do is you find your host, and you're going to go and put one through like so, come back on, gonna weave it through there, just usual MOLLE style, like so, and then to itself over there. That provides a nice, secure, totally rigid mounting platform. So that's how you're supposed to run a mouse clip, just as the context is established. Taking off a mouse clip is always annoying, but it's kind of the point. Now, the tricky thing happens is if you want to take, for example, I'm going to use the green one so it's easier to see. I want to take this, I want to attach it to this. So suppose I don't have this piece of cordage in the middle. What you would be kind of stuck doing is you're going to put your clip through one end, and if this cord wasn't here, there's nothing to attach it back onto. Like, there's nothing to actually slide it onto inherent in the mouse clip itself. So you're kind of stuck just doing this, like that, and then coming over and attaching it like so. The problem with this is that you get this annoying gap in the middle. Like, if anything ever tugs on your gear, it will pull out a little bit. If there's any weight here, it will pull out. So if you're running like a mag or something like that, which is annoying. It is a malice clip at least. It's not nylon, so it is stiff, but it does bow out a little bit, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm going to pop this out. So obviously you're not really supposed to run the mouse clip just running it naively through like that. If you put a piece of cordage in the middle, though, then you get something interesting, because I can go one through here and then go through the cordage that's just sitting there on the clip now. Just go through it like so. Go back through there. Slip the tongue in. And there you go. So that is now a lot more rigidly attached on there. If I'm using paracord, it'd probably be a little more rigid and like properly knotted. Since I'm using shock cord, it's a little bit stretchy, but yeah, that gives a lot more of a solid mounting base if you want to bolt on something onto a clip, basically. So I thought that was kind of an interesting concept I haven't seen around before. Again, I'll link Blue Force Gear's product in the description. I think that's a much nicer way of doing things, and it's also a lot more low profile versus this. But in a pinch, this is kind of neat to have. If you have just some paracord lying around, you can make a more rigid mounting platform for your mouse clips that are bolted onto things like sheets, Mac pouches, maybe anything you're tech locking to. So that was a useful thing to do. Again, not exactly the first video I wanted to make on this channel, but something that came to mind I realized I'm probably going to forget. So hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, and whatever is the other thing that YouTubers say, I don't even know. If you want to see other content like this, I was initially going to do like a suppressor video as my first, but this ended up popping up in my head. So hopefully you liked it.